Hey everyone, so now we are going to make low carb, gluten-free tortillas. And this is the recipe that we're following. It's from Everyday Keto Baking Cookbook. And I've tried a lot of different keto, low carb tortilla recipes out there. And this one is by far the best. So the recipe makes about 4 to 5 medium-sized tortillas. I've already got it started. We added 2/3 cup of egg whites. You can just buy them in a container like this. Makes it really convenient. We put 1/4 cup of coconut milk and 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and goes for a tablespoon of lime juice. We're out of limes, so we just put a little bit of apple cider vinegar instead. So we're just gonna give this another quick whisk. So once all the wet ingredients are mixed together, we can start adding the dry ingredients. So we're gonna start adding the coconut flour. That's 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. We're just gonna dump straight in there. And we're gonna put some salt. It calls for 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're just gonna do that. Next, it calls for cumin. So we don't have cumin, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna use Thai curry seasoning. We're just gonna use this instead. It's probably 1/4. It's gonna give it a nice color, and given the coconut base, I think the Thai curry will go nicely with it. So mix it up, and the coconut flour goes a long way. That's why you only need 2 tablespoons. So you need to give the coconut flour a few minutes to soak up some of the moisture and thicken up. And it should be a liquidy consistency. Okay, so now we have our batter, essentially. We are going to preheat the pan. So let me take you over. Key here is to use a lot of oil, grease the pan generously. The last thing you want is your tortillas to stick. So we're gonna do that. Put a little bit of butter in there. It's gonna help give that nice golden color. So we're gonna do this over medium heat. And you wanna add, if you're just using butter, you wanna add a little bit of olive oil to help stabilize the butter so it doesn't burn. So now we're just gonna let our batter sit for a little bit, a few minutes, and we're gonna wait for the pan to get nice and hot. Like the first one. I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit bigger. Just trying to spread the batter out a little bit. This is gonna be a nice one, I can already tell. Just look at that. Boom. A little bit more oil. Man. Spread that out a little bit. There we go. Just like that. Homemade tortillas. There we go. A little crispy. A little crispy, that's all right. Okay, so here you have 4 medium-sized tortillas, and I mean, just look at that consistency. I mean, it just folds beautifully. You can make fish tacos with this, you can make quesadillas, you can make little pizzas out of this. Literally whatever you want to do, you can do it. So it really wasn't that hard to make. Few ingredients: egg whites, coconut flour. You can put whatever spices you want, and And yeah, that's it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed.